this whole, like, what's been coming up for me has led me into this new approach to pleasure that I feel like is so much more integrative. Like, I'm feeling it. Yeah. Like, not just my like self-pleasure practice, which has also been affected, but like how I am in relationship with my body and pleasure and sensuality and the eroticism. And by eroticism, I mean like the living, the life force within me and attention to the life force around me, which Audre Lorde speaks of so beautifully. But it feels like I'm in a deeper relationship with all of that. Like this agitation and this just like eruptive awakening I've been going through, where my body has been like, and my fucking soul has been like, listen, 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 because of this grief and whatever it is, this profound grief I've been going through with heartbreak and the loss of my brother and the pain I'm experiencing. It's just like this apex of like, okay, like my whole being has been like, girl, we're going to really slow the fuck down and we're really going to like work on integrating the sensuality of life and your humanness into like moment by moment, not just like a, hey, do this now, or I'm going to do my pleasure practice tonight, or I'm going to da 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 da. It's starting to feel just really exciting for me. It's starting to feel much more like a different way of fucking living. Hello, lovers. Welcome back to Pleasure Bound. So lately, for Kate and I, it feels like things have been a bit overwhelming, and like some things have been agitating under the surface and maybe being ignored and dismissed a little bit, and like they are coming out. They're things have been resurfacing, like patterns, emotions, experiences that are asking for a deeper level of attention. And instead of trying to move past them quickly or just staying in the grind with blinders on and not really slowing down enough to listen, we've been exploring what it looks like to let them unfold and learn from them and find the medicine in them, and to meet ourselves with more fucking tenderness, to try a little tenderness. So today's conversation is about that. It's about integration. It's about pleasure in a real, like, integrated daily routine, like moment to moment level of awareness, and allowing things to be what they are without judgment or shame or forcing. Hey girl, how you doing?
Oh, I am so happy to be here.
We have arrived. Hello. OMG.
Yeah, I feel like that judgment thing has been a real, like, judgment and shame in the way that I've been moving through.
Yeah.
Avoiding. Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, I'm usually like really good at giving myself grace and like understanding and acknowledging my humanness. But I mean, I was just telling you before we started recording, like I've been a bit out of practice in my daily practices, my pleasure practice, my yoga practice, my movement practices, my sound. And I definitely see the effects of that.
Mm-hmm.
And with that comes self-judgment, like, why aren't you doing this? And what I feel like I've really what I came to over the weekend was that
Well,
I
you
am
even
in
called me on Friday or Saturday and you were like, gonna go to this kink event. You were all pumped about it. And I get this message from you and you're like, I don't want to go, but I want to go, but I don't want to go. And I'm like, okay, well then don't fucking go. Like, let's lean into the joy of missing
Yeah.
out. The JOMO rather than the FOMO, like, well,
Yes.
how's it going to feel to just say yes to your body and to that inner knowing? Like, you knew you just needed you needed to phone a friend to be like, can you tell me I'm right that I don't want to go and I'm not going to go?
Totally. And also, like, I had plans to, like, record the process and, like, show up for the world, right? And, like, show up for you, not the world, but show up for the people
For the
around me
whole
and
world.
for the whole world. The world cares about me. No, I'm just sorry, that was poor
The world
word choice,
does
but
care about you, first of all.
thank
Continue.
you, babe. Thank you. But I mean, like, I was forcing things to totally to meet expectations
Right.
that and, like, to appease other people, and, like,
And
I
to
was
like
fucking
appease
tired,
yourself. Like you were like, I said I was going to go to this thing. And it's like, yeah, but
so I need to do it.
right. And it's like,
But
why do I need
no,
to like be all feel guilty because we changed our fucking minds?
I was literally just gonna say, I tell my 6-year-old, like, "Honey, it's okay to change your mind, and it's okay for mommy to change her mind. Like, I'm sorry that I told you that this was gonna happen, but then, like, life happened and things
Mm-hmm.
change." Like, I also want him to know that, like, when you say you're gonna do something, it's important to follow through with it. But there needs to be a balance, right? Like,
Right. And you can be
what
accountable and still honor yourself.
totally.
Like
Like,
what is going to be the more like peaceful and real path here to force yourself to go to a kink
yeah.
and especially like forcing yourself to go to a kink party, that sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah, it was not the life that I mean, I have missed my friends, and I really, like, was excited to see them, but also, like, I was not in a space within myself that, like, I was able to show up,
Yeah.
and, like and they were fine without me, like, it wasn't anything that, like, me staying home was going to, like, make or break, right? Like, and
It would have
I
broken you a little bit, if anything,
definitely
you know?
snaps to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
And
was
for
able to
what?
accomplish so much shit.
Yeah.
Like, I rested and then I fucking like hit hard. And I was like, okay, I'm like doing internal work. I'm cleaning my space. I'm getting work done that like I've avoided for way too long. And like deadlines are approaching. And I'm like, I should probably do that.
Yeah, and it's like weighing on
Yeah.
you and you're like, it's like poking at you, like, get me done, do this thing. That doesn't feel
Yeah.
good. Those are the things I'm talking about. This like agitation where you're like ignoring or like, I'll do that later. I'll deal with that later. I'll deal with that later. It's like, no, you won't. You're actually dealing with it right fucking now. And it probably doesn't feel
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. And
Little
you're
do you
just like
know.
building a fucking mountain worth of shit you have to do
Right.
later, which is now. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
How
was
are
glad
you
you
sitting in it?
um better than I was like a couple weeks ago. It was that just like agitation was coming on of like these shifting things and like like I'm like, okay, what is this telling me? Like what is this like irritability telling me? And what is this like um I was just like, I'm fucking irritated. I feel like my creative energy is kind of stagnant and needs to be released. I'm horny as fuck. I was just like, all right, I need to tend to some things and like do some journaling and see like what is this calling for? or whatever your like mode is, to listen to yourself and like release the fucking shit. I did that and I leaned in because I was just like, I can't, this has now come to the point of no return where I'm starting to feel yucky in my body and I'm starting to be the less awesome version of myself for me and everyone else. So it took some like slowing down and really looking at my daily routine. Like I was like, all right, let's first of all look at like, why am I so pissed off about X, Y, and Z? And then, oh, this is why. This is where I could actually voice myself in this space more, use my voice in this space more. Like whether it's like in this particular place, it was like my care and how I'm like directing that, or like finding agency. Like I was really longing for and feeling like I was lacking a sense of agency, and it was fucking with me. It was making me pissed off.
Girl, I feel you so hard on that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My own voice just like shot with that, but I feel that in my bones. It's so frustrating, so agitating. And I was literally like, I think I did all of it this weekend. I silenced myself. I sobbed in front of my caregiver and like simultaneously felt like, get the fuck away from me. Like, let me just cry in private. And also like, thank you for being here and taking care of me. And like, I hate that I need you here. And like, just so many feelings all
It's
in
all
one.
so fucking real though, like it's like,
Yeah.
thank you for being here. And also you're not doing that the way I want to. Thanks, but
No, like, yeah.
and
Yeah.
I need to be the fuck alone. And also like it really takes this like dissecting and like investigation of, okay, what is missing here in this equation that's making me feel this way, that's causing these feelings? Because if I reorganize things or like find a way to create some agency in my life, even if it's just like cleaning something by myself or like directing the organization of something in my house, something that's gotten out of hand, that's not the way I fucking want it, it like totally changes the energy. We're like, I did that. I made that happen. It's the way I fucking want it done. I feel so much better now. I'm going to go masturbate and everything's going to be okay.
Yes. Give me a dildo and get the fuck out.
God. And on top, that was the other thing on top of it. I was like, why am I horny as fuck? Like, I'm not, and then you're like questioning it. Like, why do we even question it? Like, just be horny as fuck and then just have fun with it and do something about it.
Baby, like, we are in the age of like, it won't always be like this. So fucking enjoy that shit.
Dude, I put on the Dipsy app and was like, somebody talk dirty to me right now. And it was great. And I used my new vibrator you sent me. Kate bought me a vibrator, you guys. Isn't that's love right there.
That is love. That's a friend.
So romantic.
Those are the only kind of friends I want. Right?
I know, right? I just want a friend who will buy me a vibrator and tell me I'm pretty and she wants me to feel better about myself.
Yes.
So here you go.
That video though literally was so funny that my male friend had sent me a video of like, why can't dudes buy each other sex toys? I can't be like,
it's so a female thing.
So funny.
Like guys,
I know, like he's like, I don't know what comedian that was, but
that was so funny. He's like, I'm not gonna buy my homie a fleshlight and be like, dude, I want you to feel good. I just want you to, you need to fuck the shit out of this fleshlight.
Fuck that.
Like, and we're like,
to release.
Yeah. But it's totally okay for chicks to be like, oh my God, you deserve this vibrator. Have fun, honey.
You do.
But here's why. Here is why that is legit. Is because our pleasure has not been prioritized for fucking centuries. And
so
theirs
true.
has. So it's our turn. And that's why it's culturally legit for us to be like, hey girl, you take care of yourself and your pleasure. Here's a vibrator because I love you.
Yeah.
We are prioritizing now. Thank you very fucking much.
Flip the script, y'all.
And we're
Yeah.
helping each other do it with each other, for each other.
I mean, I feel like it is like, it's like the little bonfires and like inner circles of like women. Like when someone, whoever the fuck found the first rose, like you gotta tell your neighbor Judy about the rose. Like how else is Judy gonna figure out? Like,
and by the
that this is
rose,
what
she
she needed
means
in her
the
life.
sex toy that goes over your clit.
Yeah.
And
We're not
plays with
talking
it.
gardening here,
Yeah.
friends. Yeah.
But I mean, that probably happened too, you know, like, oh my God, Judy,
Yeah.
check this out. This gorgeous plant is growing in my backyard. What the fuck? It smells so good.
I got myself some lilacs, and then, oh my God,
My life has changed.
the wand. Yes.
I mean, seriously though, my caregiver keeps hers in her windowsill. Like that bitch just doesn't give a fuck.
She charges it.
She charges it in her kitchen, like in her windowsill.
And the
I'm like,
kitchen windowsill, that is raw.
I know.
Okay.
I'm like, I love you so much that you just zero fucks given. Like, I don't care. Someone sees that in my window, I can just be like, I'm just like, you're welcome. Yep. That's what I'm doing with my life.
That was in me. Now I'm going to cook you dinner.
Yep. While I'm like winking at my rose, I'll see you later.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Okay,
I got that thing and I realized that it
this.
wasn't. Okay, this is a good to return though, because I got the rose. And because I have multiple friends who are like, oh dear God, this thing is amazing. I'm like, okay, I gotta try it. And it's just not quad friendly. Like I needed a rose with a long handle on it, you know?
Yeah.
And it's got the like the clit sucker action, you guys, for those of you who don't have this tool. So you'd like put it shaped like a rose and like fits over your clit, right?
Is
Like there's
the
like a
rose,
whole
like,
action.
air, or is it actual like plastic?
I think it's
or
air
silicone
and
that
like
like moves.
I think it's air and like
Okay, the one that
I thought you
have
had it.
is air. I have a quad friendly version. I have like a
You have
clit
the one with the
stimulator.
handle.
It's called the Satisfier. I've linked it in whatever episode our Toys, Boys, and something was. But yeah, it is. I mean, it's stroke
Is it
worthy. Like,
satisfying?
it is satisfying and scary. Like you really have to. I'm sensitive. I'm on like the lowest setting. Like the first time I was like, oh yeah, let me check this out.
Oh God.
And, ooh, girl. I was like,
Did you get dysreflexic and feel like your heart was gonna explode?
Oh yeah. I was like
That happened to me
spasming
the
the
other
point,
night.
like my back arched and I was like, whoa, like I was like bucking Broncos, like while like reverse cowgirl, like
Fuck
quad
yeah.
style.
I scared
Hips.
myself with my orgasm the other night. I was like,
Did you?
okay, that's yes. Like I literally got a headache
That's scary.
because I think I took it just
Yeah.
a little too far. You know, there's just
It's so wild.
it was fun, and it was like I kept coming, so I was like, I'm just gonna keep. And then I was like,
that.
I had this little tinge of like, maybe you're just getting a little greedy now. And that was when my body was like, okay, we're stopping. We're stopping now.
And we're done. We're done.
I mean, I was listening to the Dipsy, and there's this Scottish man. I think it was Irish, actually.
Lachlan.
Yes, talking
not
dirty to
Lachlan.
me. I blame him. Really, it's his fault.
He's so great.
He is great. But yes, I used the new toy, and you know, it's interesting because I feel like you get into a lane where you're like, this is what's gonna make me come, and then you just stay in that lane. And that's kind of been my like MO for a lot of my life is like, okay, this vibrator works for me, or my hand works for me, or the bathtub works for me, or being on top works for me. And now it's like this wand or a wand is what generally is going to work for me. But I'm like shifting my mind into like, what does work mean though? You know?
Yes. I
Like,
love this.
so deviating from the whole linear, like, I know this is going to make me come, so I'm just going to play with it till it does mentality.
Yeah.
I'm shifting away from that to be more present in my own like self-pleasure practice with like the whole sensuous journey. So I like this new toy allowed me to like slow down and play. And I was like, this might not get me off. It might not. But I just was like slowing down and like, discovering this new thing. And this is like brain plasticity in real time, you know?
Yes, girl.
So I'm kind of just like trying to lean into that. Like there, not only is there another pathway to orgasm that could be real fucking fun, but it's also enjoying that whole path itself more. And then I whipped out the old faithful after some time and, it was and got myself off.
I want to touch on so many things that you just said. Okay, first question. So this thing did not get you to come?
No.
The new toy? Okay.
No.
That's
but I
okay.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's just a more mellow approach. And it's also like, it has the clit sucker on it with a long curved handle. So like, at the end is the
called
clit
the
sucker.
womanizer.
Yeah, the womanizer, you guys. The only time a woman wants to be with a womanizer when it's a sex toy.
We will.
And so it's a kind of like you don't, I'm like reaching down from my bed. I can't see my pussy. I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of feeling my way.
Mirror.
I know I need a mirror above my bed. So I'm just like I'm just feeling my way through it. And that was fine. Like it was good. It was fun. But I'm also like, I don't know that this thing is really like on the spot. Probably not. Likely not.
But you want to know what's so interesting? I mean, like Jim spoke about this last episode that like he had a spot that is like to the side or what it sounded like that hit it like that was his G spot. And like I mean, I have mirrors all over. But like sometimes I'm so caught up in the moment. I mean, like my eyes are rolled back. Like I'm no longer focusing on like where I'm at. I'm just totally in that experience and lost in the pleasure of that moment. And like I opened my eyes one time and I was off to the side of my clit. And like I was like, damn, how is that working right now? And then like that even set me into this like exploratory phase of just like what you said, like taking the slower, like scenic route of like
the scenic route.
Yeah, like where can I take this? What like peaks and valleys can I explore that I haven't felt in this way before? And holy shit, have I found some cool things in that.
Yeah. Like I was really enjoying myself more. I found myself like really getting into the like lusciousness of my breath and like just really enjoying and paying attention to it. And then like just, it was almost like I was like, I was having a more sensual, sexy, romantic experience with myself at the same time that I'm listening to Lachlan talk dirty to me on Dipsy, and so it was like,
he's such a
just like,
whore.
he is just dirty and I love it. And so I'm just like touching my own skin and like just all over and like my titties and shit, you're just like getting more into your own prowess with yourself rather than it being like, I'm just going to rub one out. And there's no shame in that. Like, sometimes you just got to rub one out. But sometimes
but
you're like, ooh, I'm just going to like, ooh, luxuriate in this moment.
Let me tell you, when I go to masturbate, I often have that ideal of like just rubbing it out.
Yeah.
I want the orgasm. I want the end, like whatever. And I find that in those instances, I'm more frustrated because like it's either not working, I needed it to, or something.
Mhm.
And I feel like this is so reflective of life right now.
Yep.
But like it is within those times that I slow down. I give myself the time to explore what is working today versus last time. And like what's new here that I haven't found before.
Mhm.
And like, oh, okay, I love that.
Ooh, what's that?
Yes, like if my hand is traveling and finds something that it likes, why not allow it to spend time there?
Mhm.
And it isn't a fucking race. Yes, I'm with you that like sometimes you just gotta like get a quickie in, but like those are the best. Those are the
Well, and
most
then
like
you're not attached
fulfilling.
to the outcome. And that's why it's so like, for me, like what you're saying, it's like, it is really this metaphor for life and for so many things.
Mhm.
Like, when you're so attached to the outcome, it
Yeah.
shifts the way you're operating in the present. And you're
Totally.
probably going to end up disappointed because you have an expectation, whether good or bad. You're sitting in the present with an expectation that is clouding the present moment. Like, oh, you thought, like, it's like the other day when we were supposed to record and I had to do all this fucking tech shit. And I had an idea of how that was going to go. I was like, this is going to be easy. We're just going to bang this out. And it ended up being this whole fucking thing. And I was like hangry and was so attached to how this was going to go that I just got more and more pissed off. And finally was like, I can't fucking do this right now. This is totally. And it's so that type of attachment that's like,
Yeah.
that's going to make you angry. If you're like, I'm going into this to come. I'm going into this because this is how this end point is going to go. It's like, maybe not though. Probably not.
Maybe not though. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really important to keep that especially when you're in, I mean, I think anytime, but especially when you're in this space that's so vulnerable and exploratory and when you have these hopes for what, and you have these goals and these desires that are totally
Yeah.
legit. Of course you want that. Of course you want an orgasm. That's why you fucking RSVP'd for the party. Let's be real, But like, you also showed up because there's gonna be all of this other shit before the big O.
What about the appetizers?
Yes.
What about
How about the
dessert?
moose
Like,
boosh? Love a
yeah.
good moose boosh. You know?
I don't know what that is, but I
Some
want to try
fucking
it.
prosecco to wet my palate. I don't know.
Yes.
You got to enjoy everything, the mingling, the unexpected joy. Yeah.
The human buffet.
Yeah. Get to the buffet, baby. Sprinkle some spice on there. I don't know.
That's me. I
this
want one of everything.
I know. This whole journey is really, with pleasure in that way, is really fascinating to me. Like, just leaning more into the sensuousness of it and the detachment from the outcome and the possibility in that way feels much more exciting because I find myself in a moment and being surprised. Or that's the other thing, is you're like, I think there's been a lot of this agitation is coming from a place of like impatience for me sometimes, where I'm like, I'm doing all this work. where are the dividends here? Like, where is this working? Is this fucking working? Is this thing on?
Yeah.
And my the medicine that I've been learning or nectar I've been getting out of it is like, yes, it's working. Just slow the fuck down. Be okay that this isn't gonna like have this huge like ta-da moment right away. And be grateful for the changes that are happening, the shit that's like here right now, so that you can like really feel the gratitude of what you have in this moment rather than this constant like future forward. I'm reaching for this. I'm reaching for this. I'm reaching for this. That's fucking exhausting.
I know. And it always does, like, it's got to come back to gratitude to ground you. Like, or at least that's such a helpful practice for me.
Right.
Like,
And not in the like inauthentic bullshit, like gotta practice your gratitude kind of way, but in a real like, what's
oh
here?
no. I mean, like, fucking, when I find myself spiraling, like, I will be like temper tantrum pouting and so frustrated with like, why aren't I where I thought I would be? Or like, why isn't this working? And like, and I will literally have to say to myself, okay, but like, what do you have to shift that perspective? And even if I'm just counting the blessings of my fucking roof over my head, clean water, wheels under my lap, like,
Food in your
it
belly.
has to go back to like the basics of basics to be like, oh, you're right. Like, shit's okay. And like, could be so much worse. And then I think of myself like a year ago. And I'm like, damn, 3 years ago, like that girl would be floored to see where you are. Like,
That's
it's
a good
okay.
shit right there.
Yeah, like it's okay that you're
Mhm.
not 10 steps forward. Where you are right now is where you're supposed to be.
And sometimes you need that perspective. That helped me so much the other day to like think about what I've done in 1 year, what I've done in 3 years, what I've done in 10, whatever, like you don't think you're making progress. You are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that it's so easy, like in today's culture and world, like we have so much information so rapidly and we see what everyone else is doing. And so we compare
Mhm.
and we assume that we need to be anywhere but where the fuck we are, which is just wrong. Like that's their journey. And yeah, their journey might look really yummy and like cool and hot and desirable. But like someone else would look at where you are and feel those same calls.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, there's like it's so easy to foster this harmful sense of not enoughness. And it's insidious. It happens so easily, quickly, sneakily.
subconsciously.
Yeah, where you're just like operating from this space of like, is this enough? Is this enough?
Yeah.
Do I have enough now? Am I doing enough? Am I enough? Will I be
Yeah.
enough for someone?
I hate those thoughts.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Because they do start like a landslide with me. Like it can start with one small comment, even if I think it's a joke coming out of my mouth. Like I called myself, yeah. I said something not nice about myself in front of a friend the other day. And they were like, wow, that's super positive self-talk. And I like didn't even like realize that it was coming out of my mouth. But then I'm like, damn, like, yeah, no, like we hear the words that we're saying. Our bodies hear it, our cells hear it, and we respond. And then we hold on to that message. So, like, I am such a firm believer that our words hold weight and our cells hold memory. Like, I mean, I don't think that's a belief. That's like literal fucking science.
Mhm.
But um, it matters how we speak about ourselves, how we speak
Mhm.
about others. That judgment, like, here we come back to it again. Like, withhold that, because who are you to judge? And I feel like it's just the conditioning of the world around us that has said that anything is less than or more than it should be when it is all divinely as perfect as it needs to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it reminds me of the 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your word
Mm-hmm.
being one of them.
Yep. Yep.
And that includes how you speak to about of yourself.
Totally.
I mean, it has to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, this whole like what's been coming up for me has led me into this new approach to pleasure that I feel like is so much more integrative. Like I'm feeling it. Yeah. Like not just my like self-pleasure practice, which has also been affected, but like how I am in relationship with my body and pleasure and sensuality and the eroticism. And by eroticism, I mean like the living, the life force within me and attention to the life force around me, which
Mhm.
Audre Lorde speaks of so beautifully. But it feels like I'm in a deeper relationship with all of that. Like this agitation and this just like eruptive awakening I've been going through where my body has been like and my fucking soul has been like listen, listen, listen because of this grief and whatever it is, this profound grief I've been going through with heartbreak and the loss of my brother and the pain I'm experiencing. It's just like this apex of like, okay, like my whole being has been like, girl, we're gonna really slow the fuck down and we're really gonna like work on integrating the sensuality of life and your humanness into like moment by moment, not just like a, hey, do this now, or I'm gonna do my pleasure practice tonight, or I'm gonna da 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 da. It's starting to feel just really exciting for me. It's starting to feel much more like a different way of fucking living.
I love that for you.
I do too.
You're so worthy of that.
And it's like just the beginning. It's a whole different because we're so conditioned to be productive and to hustle, to be in a hurry, to get her done, to get more, to be more. And I feel that in my fucking body, in my existence. And I have felt that for a long ass time. And I have tried and I do try, with my pleasure practice and with, whatever other like with yoga and breathwork and mindfulness and just like this awareness of it to shift that. But now with these conversations, it feels like it's shifting on a deeper level with a deeper awareness of how it can this can live your eroticism, your humanness, your resistance against that fucking bullshit can live in your life, can live within you all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. There is nowhere else you need to be.
It's wild.
Other than within. And like wherever you are. Yeah.
Even in the ways like we work, Like
It's
I was
so
noticing
backwards.
that grind of like like I'm, making my website and I'm like, why am I feeling like I need to rush my way through this? Like I actually enjoy doing this, but I'm taking the joy out of it right now.
You want to know what's so crazy is like, I've made multiple websites. I've like tried to like keep up with the hustle of social media. I've like tried to do all the fucking things. And I will like finally like complete it, almost have it done. And I'm like, nope, I'm not going to publish that. Like, and I feel like it is this deep soul knowing that none of it fucking matters. Like, the right people are going to see me for what I am and like whatever gifts I'm meant to share. And I feel like we have become such like a market forward society. Like, you need to market this. You need to be able to prove what you have to offer. When like, no.
Yeah.
Like, no.
There has to be this reframe. That's what I was talking with one of my girlfriends, and she totally shifted it for me because I was like, same as you were just saying, having this like real resistance to marketing myself, marketing this podcast. Like what's, how do I get rid of the ick factor here? Because we want to reach people. We want to positively affect people, and so you have to put yourself out there because you want to positively impact the world. And she was like, come back to the reason of why you're doing it. Like, speak like you're speaking to you 10 years ago. Speak like you're, and create from that place rather than from this, like, I need more followers. I need to and obviously we need to make money, like, that's just real. But coming back to the, like, who am I speaking to? What do I want to say to them? And what is the, like, force within me that feels just like connecting with the authenticity of that. It's like this constant recalibration. So you don't have the ick factor.
Yeah, we're going through like, I mean, at least generations, if not like centuries worth of structures and systems that have told us to like be a certain way. And I feel like, yeah, we need money to survive today's society because that is what we've built it to be. Like, we're an economical, like, capitalistic world. And yet, like, go back to the conversation that we just had a couple of episodes where, like, what if care was the ultimate currency? What if
we knew it was? Because it is.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Yeah, again, reframe. Like, what if the world didn't revolve around, what if we could grow our own foods? What if we had access to the same fucking resources as everyone else as humans? Like, I believe in a world that is structured so differently than the one we live in today. I don't know how to get there, but like, it is, like you said, this constant, almost like decalcification of like chipping off these pieces that have hardened us, like the stories and the systems and the structures. And it's like, no, I don't want to be that.
I feel like we are actively resisting that with this podcast. So, like I think we all have.
I hope so, yeah.
Like I think about Adrienne Marie Brown and pleasure activism, her book Pleasure Activism, and the work that she does. And like, I think about The Wild Edge of Sorrow and how it talks about grief work, and Charles Eisenstein and like gift and trade culture. And so there's so many people doing different things right now to shift how we operate as a society.
Yeah.
And some people are participating in that and others aren't. Some people believe in that and some don't. But I do think that this is part of that, showing people that
Totally.
like your humanness is a beautiful thing, and your pleasure and your joy is an act of resistance against a culture that tells you that it doesn't matter and that you should just be consuming and producing.
Totally. I mean, like, so my birthday's right around the corner and the anniversary of my accident. And I feel like these are both like chapters, right? Or like some people really celebrate the new year. Like I celebrate my new year as my birthday. Like I'm closing out one year and stepping into another. And um I have been told that like this year will be like the easiest year that I've had in a while because like my gifts are coming online in the way that like I've spent the last few years like figuring out who I am. I mean, I'm turning 37. I am building new foundations. I've torn down structures. I've lost friends because I needed to. Like, and so much of this like um recalibration has occurred. And I feel like I was just talking to my friend and I'm like, for so long, like I've questioned what those gifts are. And he's like, do you need to know what those gifts are? And I'm like, well, it would be nice to be like an active party. So like if I knew what I had that I could offer it and like, like be consenting and like forthcoming with it. And he has a master's and is a professional and like what or no, he's a doctor. Oh God, sorry. But he's great at his craft. And I'm like, I don't have that. Like, yeah, I went to college, but like I don't do anything with what I got my degree in. And like, I know that I have gifts, but like they're not clearly defined for me in the way that society says we need a talent or a skill
Mhm.
or a career or whatever.
A degree or some certification.
Yeah. But like, I know. And he was like, I think they're just subconscious. Like they just are what you are and like you have what you are. And like that is the gift.
Right, like nobody asked a
And
medicine woman back in the day if she had her credentials.
I would like your credentials, please.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Which is actually, girl, like I can remember my first year like in the healing community, like the yoga community, the medicine world, like not medicine like Western medicine, but like these healing modalities that I have found so medicinal that like our insurances don't even know the names of. Like I did question that. Like what makes you qualified
Qualified.
enough to like serve me this medicine? And like life is the answer. My life experience is what brought me here. Whether you have formal training in some trauma informed whatever it is, like are innate gifts that exist within these human vessels.
And that you
Like,
fucking earned, might I add. Like, you might not
totally,
have a
just by surviving.
certification, but I think about like what you could offer or what anyone could offer someone based on their, like, for example, you're going to teach a group of people who are newly injured how to live again. Like, that's what I'm creating here on where I live for myself is like a retreat space where people like me
Mhm.
who've had profound change in their bodies can come and I will help guide an experience for them as to how to like love themselves and their lives again. And
I love
no, I
that.
didn't go to school for that. I lived through that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So like you did earn that, Kate. Like it's not just your like God-given talents, which you also have, that's a thing as well. It's like no, there was blood, sweat, and tears involved in that classroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Over years
Yeah.
and years
Yeah.
and years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's again, it's the snail's journey, right? Like I have this fish tank, which has been a really, really cool experience of being a part of. Have I ever read you the poem about We Are the Fish?
Mm-mm.
Okay. the first time I ever used ChatGPT, I'm not a huge fan. But a friend was prompting me and I just wanted to play around with it. I had just we had to put our dog down and my son wanted a pet and I was not like at the point where I was ready to do it. So I was like, all right, I'll get you a fish.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we go to like PetSmart or Pet Supplies Plus or whatever. And they sold me these fish in this fish tank that was like totally not right. And like one of the fish died. And so I found a local fish store and I was freaking out that like this other fish was going to die. And I just lost my baby, my dog. And he's like, you're not actually trying to keep a fish alive. Like, you're trying to maintain a healthy ecosystem. And I was like, whoa. And I was like, shit. Like, my mind exploded. And so I came home and I journaled about it because simultaneously my life was falling apart at that point. Like, there was addiction stuff going on with my family and I was losing like these really foundational people in my life that like I was questioning everything, my upbringing and my what I called home and like how I had been swimming in polluted waters without even knowing it my whole life. And here I was trying to, as an outsider looking in on this world that I didn't even understand, trying to maintain homeostasis and like a positive environment for it. I was like, fuck. So
Yeah.
I wrote
Just
this poem.
crying in front of the salesman at the pet store. I am trying to keep an ecosystem.
I was like, you have no idea. It's so much right now. Yeah. And anyway, that was a really long story to say that I have now expanded my fish tank. It's very healthy. I have introduced snails, and they're like my favorite. Like,
oh my God, that is so cool.
Snail is so cool. And although that it's like slow as shit,
It does
it's actually
so
quite
much
fast.
work.
It can tear up plants, man. And it'll like get its whole body around stuff to like
I want a snail.
do what it needs to do. They're very cool.
Side note that Freak, aka Gabriel Roderick, who does our music for the show, is obsessed with snails. So yeah.
I love that.
I know. He's so cute.
Sloth sex and snail sex.
Y'all are going to hear from him
My
soon.
faves.
We promise. We'll have him on the show and we can talk about
more than just his music.
Snails and sloths and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful metaphor to be introduced into your life. It reminds me of like how like your plants, like the health of your plants is sometimes such a reflection of how you're doing.
Yeah.
This fish tank ecosystem, you're trying to maintain a healthy ecosystem. You're not just trying to keep yourself alive. You're trying to maintain a whole healthy ecosystem. No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure, guys.
I'm going to share it on our social.
Yes.
Because the poem's amazing.
I want to hear it.
And
can you read it right now?
Yeah, I can.
Because we have an amazing editor named Peter and he will clean this all up.
He's got our backs.
He does. Even though he thinks we're nasty women.
We're opening so many doors, fam.
We're a positive influence, Peter. Peter loves us. I'm just kidding. He thinks we're nasty women in the best way. I hope. Nasty. You nasty. Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
Hey. All right. So, ChatGPT came up with this from my journal entry. Like, I came home and journaled from that experience. And
this is a ChatGPT poem.
This is a ChatGPT poem.
Oh, God. Okay.
From my journal. Okay. So it says...
I wish you wouldn't have told us that, but okay, go.
Sorry, we can edit it out. But also giving credit where credit's due.
This is real. All right, ChatGPT, bring it on home.
We are the fish, and the water remembers. A fish does not thrive by force of will. It lives because the river lives, because the light touches the surface just right, because the roots hold the banks, because the insects dance and the algae bloom. A fish is a symptom of wholeness, a sign that the world beneath the surface is still in balance, and so are we. We chase health, joy, meaning, as if they are things we must conquer. But what if we are not the architects? What if we are simply the fish? And the way we feel reflects the water we swim in. Our burnout, our loneliness, our ache for something more, they are not failures. They're signals, whispers from the ecosystem of our lives. To heal the fish, you don't treat the fish. You heal the fucking water. You restore the stream. You let the forest breathe again. We are the fish, and the world we live in is the water. Let us tend to it gently together, so we may remember how to swim in something whole.
Damn,
I loved it.
ChatGPT.
I know, right?
Heck. What a novel concept. Take care of the earth and she will take care of you.
Totally.
The process of tending to her will tenderize yourself.
And I feel like it's the same as like tending to your body. Like, take care of her and your mind responds and your environment responds. Like, wild. And so simple.
It is so simple and it's not easy, but it's not easy. That's the thing, right? And God, it was so much easier before. I just have to say, like, fuck, it was so much easier in so many ways for me before to just move simply and to enjoy movement, to access movement and pleasure. And that is a whole relearning and unlearning and all of that is to like really like adapt into and get creative and surrender to what can no longer be and what is and the possibilities of what is like.
But even when you could move, babe, like we weren't thinking about this shit. We were taking it for granted, the same as everyone else does in this world, right? Like until it's taken from you.
Yes, there's definitely some of that. But I did not take my body for granted. I appreciated the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
I really did.
I wish I was kinder to mind.
There's no way that I could understand the gravity of how much the little things and everything mattered and made life easier and so many things, like so many layers there. There's no way you could know what you're going to miss, the depth of what you're going to miss and how hard shit's going to be. But I'm going to be real that like I did not slouch on enjoying the fuck out of my body and appreciating it. I really like, I even remember having moments of being like, there were a couple of times in my life of seeing bodies that didn't operate like mine and being so grateful that I could. Not enough as I could, could have. But I don't have carry shame about that. But yeah, it is just so like these concepts are simple, but they're not easy. It's not easy to like embody this knowledge of how to care for ourselves.
Totally.
And the ecosystem.
I feel like nothing worth it is. easy.
Right.
Like, yeah, I sobbed today with my therapist because I want to explore some pretty deep traumas. And we were talking about different like therapies like EMDR and internal parts and somatic movement. And when it comes to somatics, like I have had profound experiences, but I find that I can be my own block because I have frustrations and fears that I won't be able to move things in the way that I want to or I once was able to. And she's like, even if you do it in the mind, and as true as I know that to be, like I practice most of my yoga in my mind's eye, but like it still breaks me to my core that
Fuck
I
yeah.
can't do it. Yeah.
And also, like, I can't, yes, I feel her on some level for sure. Like, whatever, like, that's enlightened as fuck and but like, and like the science behind, like, I am thinking about moving my leg, so my brain thinks I'm moving it. Sure. But there is
But it's,
something when you know and witness your body moving, even if someone else
yeah,
is helping you do it, it is a totally different fucking experience. You are
totally.
viscerally feeling and holding and witnessing and blooming when you get to watch your body move when you're quadriplegic or when movement is hard or anytime.
Fucking crazy to have a good PT, like who knows how to move your body and like help you get into those
Yeah.
is like insane.
It's a game changer to look down and be like, oh, look at how beautiful my body looks in this position. Or look at this, looks like it feels so good. And then you feel the goodness because
you witness
see
it.
how good that looks like it feels. Like same with fucking,
Yeah.
hence the mirrors.
Yeah.
Or the like,
Yeah.
you know, the eroticism, the like arousal of watching, of witnessing. Yeah.
It's so crazy
Mhm.
what that visual or even like audio can bring in. I mean, to hear it, like, yeah, to bring in all of the senses is
Mhm. It's what we be
so holistic.
doing. The holistic approach to pleasure. I hear future conversations, witnessing and holistic pleasure.
Yes.
Mm-mm-mm. Thank you guys so much. Oh, is there anything else that you want to share, babe?
No, just cut me off. That's fine.
There was actually
No, girl.
there was actually one thing that I wanted to know, which might bring us into a whole other deeper conversation. But when you were talking about taking your body for granted, and you said something like, I wish that, like that. I can't remember how you ended that. It made me curious as to what your experience was like.
I said I wish I would have treated it kinder. And by that, I mean, I smoked cigarettes, I drank, I ate like shit, which I think is very human. But to know what I know now about like the repercussions of and it's not that I didn't know those things before.
Yeah, they were just
Like,
fun
yeah,
as fuck. Of
cigarette.
course. You.
Yeah. But I guess, okay. And especially in a sexual way as well. I slept with people who didn't deserve me. I gave my body to substances and spaces that I wouldn't today. And it's all energy to me.
Do you
Like,
regret that?
I don't regret it because I've fucking lived. Like,
Mhm.
I lived fast. I lived loud. I lived messy. I wouldn't say proud, but like I had no qualms with the way that I was living my life.
Yeah.
And it's almost looking back as if I knew. Like it was this like live fast,
Fucking
die
send
hard.
it. Send it now, girl, because ...
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that too sometimes. I'm like, God, I really lived in that 27 years and I still am living, but like, God, it's taking every ounce of my energy not to say Matthew McConaughey's little whatever. I'm not gonna do it.
What's he say? I don't know it.
L-I-V-I-N. Like from
Okay.
Days of Confused when he's like, I'm just living, man.
Mm,
L-I-V-I-N. That's like
yes.
my favorite role of his in Dazed and Confused. Oh my God, he's so fucking
Oh, it's
funny.
such a good movie.
He's such a tool. He's such a like stoner tool. But yeah, there is that like, I really sent it and like had a good fucking time. I'm glad I
Yeah.
did. Yeah, like I don't have, and I hope you don't either, like
Yeah.
any like shame or judgment or regret.
I literally have no regrets tattooed on my rib cage, which is kind of hilarious because it's a tattoo that will never get finished. But so I kind of regret that a little bit, but
Hey, at least it's spelled right.
no regrets. Yeah. No. Yeah. I really don't have regrets.
Good.
Yeah. And I truly do believe, let's be cheesy as hell here, but that the best is yet to come.
Amen, sister.
Yeah.
All right. Till next
And on
time.
that, I feel complete. Yeah.
You are complete.
Thanks, babe.
All right. Send us out. Say bye to the lovers out there, Kate.
Lovers, friends, thank you today and always for this space and all you gift us. Really, this has been real and quite raw today, but really, really good. So until next time, we'll catch ya on Pleasure Bound.